Okay, we're going to get another message because the birds want to say something, and so do the butterflies. So we got the birds came out and waiting to excel. So we're waiting to excel when we're getting these messages. Something about these messages. Someone's talking, using something about their throat chakra, what they say about how they feel about who they love. And because of what they do, then you know who they are. Something of those sorts. Whew, so someone has been keeping you a secret and another is secretly in love with you. Here we go with this love thing. But let's see what the birds want to say, okay? Whew. Hot now. I was cold. Now I'm sweating. I'm not protecting my sweater off. Okay, we want to know what the birds want to say. Something about travel, flocking together. There's gossip here. All for love, migrating, soulmate, love birds, soulmate. Something came out. The peacock came out and landed on date with girl with a snake. So empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Whew. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Okay, so somebody's coming back here to try and rekindle something. Ooh, child, my nose is itchy. They could be a very good looking person, proud, stand out in a crowd, very stand out in a crowd ish. So maybe they were waiting for you to breathe, to, for things to calm down or something so they can come back and approach you. Either you or them is like this. Maybe you could be that way. And they are going to come back and try again. Okay, and try again, child. The blackbird, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. So somebody could be dark skinned, or someone could like black birds. Someone could be, you know, seeing you as magical person. I don't want to say somebody's doing black magic, child. Even though this waiting to exhale cards right here. But somebody just got to let it flow and let it go. Blackbirds. Yeah, well, you can't see the light without the dark anyway. And this is wrapped in sort of a blue and green mixed cloud here. So that is throat, and so it's talking about love. Somebody wants to talk about love. Talk about love. Somebody wants to talk about love, child. The hummingbird. Somebody may sing. Interesting. Hummingbirds. They fly really, really fast and they get tired. They like red. They love red flowers and stuff, and then they feed off the nectar. But yeah, they fly really fast, but then they need to go rest, and then they'll fly again. They fly really high. They 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 love high pitched sounds. Okay, I inherited this tree from a neighbor above me that had passed away. Interesting. Homa. He was Iranian Persian musician, so healthy, everything, but within a year he passed away after finding out that he had gotten cancer. It was just so crazy. And he didn't want the burden on his daughter to pay for the drugs and stuff. And plus, he probably didn't want to even go through the chemo and all that. He had his daughter, because he had his daughter, like, color his beard and hair and get him ready. I guess he knew, no, I'm not gonna. He needed the medicine. And all the things that he had done in his life, he thought that his friends, when he was fighting, when he first found out, then because they all wanted to take him out to dinner, and he was like, I want medicine. I don't need this food. And it was around when Kobe had just died. Because I remember him saying, talking about his friend on the helicopter or something like that. But Homa, yeah, so he passed away, and his daughter gave me the tree, and it had the bird feeder and stuff, and then so I learned more about the hummingbirds. I would see them coming in my backyard, but I guess they were going up. Well, sometimes I'd have these red tree things that grow in the bush. I don't know the name of them. Whew. Anyway, God bless Homa. He was very sweet to me. He would always give me cards for Mother's Day or my birthday or any holiday, child. He would clean up the building. He maintained his floor. He'd put air things because there was like, oh my God. Anyway, let's not. But he passed away. And actually, because of his park was the part of the reason why I don't work for that company anymore. Because somebody was parking in his park, and they weren't there. I don't really make a fuss as a manager. And if there's a lot of parks there, I don't care. Now, if it's a problem and you stay in too long or something like that, then okay, I got to do something about it. And that's kind of what happened, because the person that was next to her park was, well, this one tenant was complaining because she couldn't move her car with this big car next to it. So that's what happened. And then it led to this whole thing, honey, because they didn't want to take my word. They were listening to just this woman. Child, please. Anyway, let go. It's saying let go. I need to exhale. Okay, I'm letting go. I did let go. I'm letting go. Child, please. Let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Okay? Everybody's path is not the same, but it can lead to the same place. Now some people will be on the path and some people may not. Some people may get lost on the journey and have to go because they done seen a mirage and then they're in the desert, child. And some people just fly higher and faster. And some people take longer because they're heavier, but their wingspan's larger. So it's just how they travel there. So we're all birds, and you're getting these messages in any way and shape and form that it is that you can apply these messages to your life and adapt them into your life wherever you need it. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. If it looks like a duck and it acts like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck unless it's AI, okay? Anyway. AI's everywhere now, John. Okay, so let's see what the butterflies want to say. So the birds are like, your soulmate, somebody's cheap, don't be cheap. Their seeds, something about karmic behavior. And that's probably this girl with the snake, the narcissist, and whatever. Oh, that's a karmic relationship. Karmic relationship is for the birds. A karmic relationship. You got to be able to see beyond that. And to, still live in a world with all these different people, whatever, but just know what butters your toast. You know what I mean? Except somebody's moving anyway. Somebody is moving. Who's moving? Who's moving? Okay, so what is waiting to exhale? What to say? Somebody moving or what? Breathe. Count to 5. Breathe into the count of 5 and breathe out to the count of 5. That will help you get through and tap on your heart. Join in. Yes, breathe. So maybe join a community, a Reiki, yoga, but make sure you breathe, for goodness sake. You're not going to cry. Stop crying and breathe. Wipe your tears as a Phoenix, what is it? Phoenix Rising Tarot. She would say, go look at yourself in the mirror and smack the crap out of you if you're still crying over some narcissistic person. It's only for you to learn. She is so funny. Waiting to exhale will breathe, okay? And join in, okay? Divorce, separation. Celebrate that. Celebrate the trials and the wins. Because new life will begin, okay, as soon as you let one go. You may feel a certain type of way because you have body changes. Maybe you were in a relationship for a long time. As I see these birds fly so fast over here. And I can attest to that. You know, your body changes. But that doesn't mean that you can't be your most beautiful self within your vessel that you're living in right now. You know, look at some of the teas and drink, pink drinks if you're female. Look up the sour sops and the, what's good, that sea moss. And, just do the healthy stuff. And it's okay to take time to, get your little treats in. You get your cheat days or whatever. Okay, cheat days, and then you treat yourself. And then you just, adjust. After that, readjust. And then, just keep back out there. Just balance. It's about balance, really. Okay? There may have been some family changes. It says body changes, family changes. So maybe something's happened in your family and it caused you to let yourself go. Or maybe somebody else, it caused them to exercise more and you're feeling like you don't match. Healing from the past. Finances. You are stronger than you know. So, self-care. So, okay, so taking care of yourself will help you heal faster as well as and help you start making the money. You heal your heart, then your pockets get lined up. So you can even also take the time to be creative with your time. So maybe write a book about what you've been through, paint, draw, sing, volunteer your time, learn something new. You will be rewarded for all you've been through, but there is something you have to do, planting seeds, watering at time, and harvest. Certain flowers and plants grow quicker than the others. You know what I'm saying? Some plants regenerate. Some, nowadays you can just take a piece of something and put it in dirt and it just it grows itself. So take care of yourself. Take care of your needs. Know yourself so that you know where you're lacking so that you can nurture yourself, okay? So yeah, and leave. Somebody may be leaving. Maybe you left. Or maybe you're about to leave. But keep the faith. Somebody may be leaving. But keep the faith. So maybe somebody's leaving a relationship. Maybe somebody left. Or they did leave, or they're leaving, or they left. Take the time to heal. This whole message, it still applies. It applies even more, okay? And keep the hope alive. Okay, there's growth, there's beauty, radiance. That's a nice, strong, healthy plant. Then you have that beautiful black and white against that. That is such a great combination. It's reminding me of Vans. Somebody could like to wear Vans. And someone may love the color peach and love roses. And This is like lilac. That is that beautiful, feminine. It is reminding me of the third eye and the crown. It's like, you know, this is keeping the faith. You have a connection to the Most High. You know, and that's why you gracefully age with grace. That makes you even more beautiful. So be thankful for your strengths, for all you've lived through. Look at that beautiful outfit, child. Black and white is so beautiful, with adorned with other colors. It just adds to the magnificence of the whole thing. And this is reminding me of lavender also. So if you're feeling anxious, worrying, you're going back and forth, changing your mind, and someone could be changing their mind, you know, and maybe you made a decision, and then someone's changing, or they're appearing that they have changed. You've seen them somewhere, and they're, you know, stirring up feelings, or saying like, you know, I want to go on a date with you, whatever. This past karmic relationship is a test, a test, and it may be a challenge, but see if you can make it through by being honest, breathing, remaining calm and composure, not getting into anything. Just be your loving, beautiful self. You're stronger than you know, okay? And you never know who's watching, okay, and what you're manifesting. Because there's somebody's manifesting a wish. They're just so happy. There's something about this joy. Somebody that is, they've found a sanctuary, somewhere quiet in their house where they feel happy and euphoria with, and it's making your wishes come true. You're manifesting your wishes to come true. Okay? How beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Read. Write. 5 things. 5 breaths. Add breathing. Add to the breathing. Add words. Okay? 5 affirmations to your breath. And snuggle. And write before you go to sleep. Write. Bring out a journal. And then also you can leave it there. It's like, say, I see dream journal next to the bed. Because you're about to dream, huh? Whoa. You're about to dream. All right. That's nice. Oh, look at that. Let's see. What was selenite? Isn't it selenite? What does this want? What in the world? Okay, well, that's yellow. Is it citrine or selenite here? Citrine? Manipula. Strength. Personality. Power. Determination. I do. Ooh, somebody is going to say I do, or somebody's going to ask you, will you? So take it out of resonate. It could be marriage, or it could be, you know, do you do this for a living, or do you do that, or can you do this, or who does this? Does somebody know CPR? I do. You know, I don't know. All right, take that out. It resonates. Okay, bye.